let's be rational here, okay? I'm being cool with you, so...
I'm trying to be rational with you. I don't understand why I get a call.
We're just coming to check on you, make sure everything's okay.
No, it's before you were just coming to check on me. You got a call. I'm just trying to understand, like, the rationale behind that.
None of your business. You know what the Fourth Amendment is? What's your name? What's your name, officer?
May I speak with the supervisor, please?
He's busy speaking.
Okay, I'll just wait to speak to him. I'll just wait to speak for him. I don't appreciate you getting, like, an attitude with me. You have. You've lied to me. He's lied to me a bunch of times. Okay, I just don't... I would like to be treated with respect, and I don't feel this... No, you either do or you do not, like Yoda, right?
I need your name and...
Well, I would like to confirm that with your supervisor.
You would also then be subpoenaed in that court to
I would like to...
your testimony.
I would just like to...
I cannot subpoena you without your name and date of birth.
I would like to confirm that with your supervisor.
Certainly. We'll just stand right here and wait for him then.
Did you just hear that? Coming up on the other side? Yeah? What's up?
What's going on, sir? What's going on?
What's going on with you?
Well, we just got a phone call about you being parked here and with your vehicle being completely covered up like it is. Just a little suspicious.
Yeah?
And they just wanted us to come and check it out.
Travis Heinze was parked in Watford, North Dakota on a quiet, chilly morning when a simple report brought two officers, Kiad and Della Torre, to his car, turning an ordinary moment into a tense and unnecessary confrontation. If you stand with Travis, drop a number 5 in the comments.
All right, you see it. How does it look?
This video begins in the middle of a confrontation because the most legally important part of this encounter has already taken place before the camera starts rolling. And what follows is a citizen who says he has already been lied to and is now carefully documenting every officer involved. None of your business. Do you know what the Fourth Amendment is? What's your name? The officer refuses to provide a name. The citizen asks repeatedly. Then comes the statement that frames everything that follows. You've lied to me. He's lied to me several times. The officer's response to being accused of lying. I don't appreciate you coming at me with an attitude. The citizen makes his request clear. I would like to be treated with respect. Then may I please speak with the supervisor? The answer, he's busy. The citizen responds, I'll just wait. 5 encounters throughout this video, a welfare check in North Dakota, a staircase photograph in Fresno, a high school game in Georgia, a traffic stop in Texas, a workplace assault victim in Minnesota, and the same. Basic legal questions appear in every encounter. What law am I violating? What is your name and badge number? And where is your supervisor? Well, it looks a little different than usual. You don't have any weapons or anything like that inside there, do you? You got any weapons?
Well, it looks a little different than normal. You don't have any weapons or anything like that in there, do you?
You got any weapons?
Well, yeah.
What are you carrying?
So.
What are you carrying there?
Well, I carry my duty weapons. Do you got any weapons in the vehicle or on you?
I don't know. What do you consider a weapon?
Anything that's going to poke me, stick me, or hurt me.
Yeah, well, yeah, maybe. Yeah, there's all kinds of things that can do that. The end of my handlebars on my bicycle could do that to you.
Well, I mean, let's be rational here, okay? I'm being cool with you, so...
I'm trying to be rational with you. I don't understand why I get a call.
We're just coming to check on you, make sure everything's okay.
No, it's before you were just coming to check on me. You got a call. I'm just trying to understand, like, the rationale behind that. Is it a business? Is it the school? Am I on the school property?
Well, yeah, that is school property.
Did they call?
No.
Who called? Like, maybe one of the neighbors or somebody who drove by? Or did you guys call yourself? What's your names anyways, Kid?
I'm Officer Kid.
And Della Torre? Okay.
So...
You guys didn't call yourselves? To say, hey, you know, we're bored. Let's go bother somebody.
Well, we just wanted to come check on you. Like,
you got 2 of you guys here.
This isn't normally how people park vehicles at the track. Usually people are here working out this time of morning and stuff. So we just wanted to come and check on you, make sure everything was okay.
Okay, it's not normal. All right. How long have you been working here? How long have you established your normality?
I've been in Watford City for 6 years.
And okay, and you're probably confirming the non-normal activity here. How long have you been working here?
I've been here 1 year.
1 year? 1 year and 6 years? All right. I suppose it doesn't take too long to notice patterns. You're looking at patterns, but you're going beyond patterns. You're saying what's normal in society. It's not like, you know, oh, we tend not to see.
We just wanted to come by and check and make sure you were okay. Like,
well, I'm telling you, I told you I'm okay, but
okay.
you keep what's your name again?
Officer Kidd.
What's your first name?
Officer Kidd.
All right. Well, I'm the owner of this car. Okay. Last name's Hines.
Okay. So are you from around here, or?
I'm just driving. I'm just traveling. I mean, this is how you guys welcome visitors, right? The police welcome.
Hey, I'm just asking questions.
The Watford welcome, right?
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Get to know all the people who drive in and want to visit. You know, get to know them really well.
Well, and part of getting to know is asking questions.
Yeah.
Are you from Washington, or?
Well, I'm just a traveler. Where are you from? Why don't you tell me? Let's learn more about you. You guys want to get to know me. Let's get to know you.
But see,
you've been here 6 years.
You're not answering questions for me, though. That's the difference.
Okay. Well, you don't have to answer my questions just as much as I don't have to answer all your questions, right?
All right, well,
but I'm willing to exchange some information.
I already told you why we're here. We're here because...
Yep, I know. Somebody called. Whether they're
here, I can't even see anything in your car. It's all covered up. That's not normal.
It's not illegal, though.
Again.
Right?
Okay, here. How about you let me speak first, and then I'll let you.
Yeah, go ahead. Go.
I know you already talked. It's all covered up. We can't see anything.
When you know your rights, you can't be easily led or manipulated. Because sometimes it's not about ignorance of the law. It's about those who misuse it to test you. Travis Heinze proved that knowledge alone can save you from a lot of unnecessary trouble.
What? None of your business? That's what. Have a good day. What's your name and badge number? I'm sorry? I'm trespassing on public property? On public property. On public property? Is this not city property? So what are we gonna do about that? Do I want to go to jail? Is that protecting and serving? You want to roll up at someone taking a picture, tell me, do I want to go to jail? I don't owe you any explanation. You work for me. None of your business. You know what the Fourth Amendment is? What's your name? What's your name, officer?
Have a good day.
What's your name, officer? You smart worthless ass fucking trash. So like this, you guys don't own that, right? You said it's city?
Yeah, it's the city.
That's crazy. You see the police? They pull. Yeah. They tell me I'm trespassing. I'm gonna go to jail. I'm just taking videos and pictures, you know. Right. So I came down walking this public sidewalk right here. Public sidewalk that goes through to the street. I seen this staircase and all this trash right here, so I thought I would stop, kneel down right there, and try to get a perspective shot looking up the staircase. As I was sitting there on one knee positioning my camera, a Fresno police car pulls up right there, stops in the middle of the road, and says to me, "What are you doing?" So my initial response was, I don't have to tell you shit, because I don't have to tell her shit, because I'm a free man on free land. I don't have to explain myself to every fucking punk that rolls up and asks a question. That's not how freedom works. 2 feet off of a public sidewalk, whose property is this? And if she's so concerned about preserving the private property, why don't you get your fucking sweet ass out here and pick up some of this trash? But no, you see a man taking a photograph of a...
This segment focuses on 2 encounters following the same institutional pattern. Officers responding to ordinary citizen activity with suspicion, threats, and legal claims. They cannot support with an actual statute. In North Dakota, Travis Heinze is sitting in his car with the vehicle covered on a cold morning. Officers Kidd and DeLater arrive after someone makes a call. It looks a little different than usual, Travis's. Response is simple. It's not normal, but it's not illegal either, right? Then comes the question that completely reframes this. Encounter, this isn't how you guys welcome visitors, right? The Watford welcome. He turns the interaction around. by asking the officers where they're from, how long they've worked there, and why their personal definition of normal determines who receives a welfare check. You can't even see anything inside your car. It's completely covered up. That's not normal. It's not illegal, though. In Fresno, Officer Rebecca approaches a man kneeling on a public sidewalk while taking photographs of a staircase. Do I want to go to jail? Is that what protecting and serving means? You want to roll up on someone taking a picture? He was only 2 feet from a public sidewalk. There were no signs and no markings showing private property. The property itself is covered with trash. If she's really that concerned about protecting private property, why don't you get your sweet ass out here and pick up some of this trash?
Staircase, and you think it's a good idea to stop and batter him over nothing. Look at all this stuff littering the sidewalk right here. Looks like little vials for blood tests and all types of stuff. They so concerned about this little strip of property, why don't you come clean this shit up then?
Officer Rebecca allegedly accused Tito of trespassing and asked, "Do you want to go to jail?" Even though he was simply standing on a public sidewalk near a trash-covered staircase with no private property signs. Later, Tito filed a records request and received a response from the city attorney confirming the officers' identities. This incident raises concerns about a possible misuse of authority, where a citizen exercising his right to freedom was confronted instead of engaged respectfully.
All right, here's the thing. At this point, you're saying you can bring it in. So what you're doing is you're going against a lawful order. The lawful order is...
A normal Friday night suddenly turned tense when a couple was stopped by police, all because they were holding a cup of coffee and a sweet tea. No signs, no written rules, just a verbal policy that made them stop and wonder, what's actually law? And what's just a rule?
Not a lawful order, man. What's your name and your badge number?
You are disturbing the peace.
What is your name and your badge number? I'm not disturbing the peace. I'm coming up here. Y'all disturbing the peace. You stopped me from going into an event. I didn't stop you. How am I disturbing the peace?
Are you gonna let me?
Man, I have every right to talk.
You do, but I do too.
You may speak. It's a give and take. But by all means, speak.
All right. So, at this point right now, you are disturbing the peace.
No, ma'am. Who's the complainant? You?
For the school system and everybody
Ma'am,
around
who is the
us.
complainant? You can't be the complainant just because you say that.
Okay, all right. The school does not allow...
Ma'am, I know my laws too. I'm not a fly-by-night. I know. And y'all know you're wrong. You know that if I go in there, all you're going to do is cost the taxpayers and your department money. That's all you're going to do, because I will fight it and I will see you in court. All of y'all. And you're going to lose your qualified immunity too, because you absolutely know what I'm saying.
Continue disturbing the peace.
Ma'am, I'm not disturbing the peace. Who again has said I'm disturbing the peace?
Talk yourself into it. That's
Who, Judge, Your Honor, no one here has said I'm disturbing the peace except for this officer right here.
And prior to that, you were being very loud. And you were being very
Ma'am,
argumentative.
you stopped me from traveling for a tea and a coffee. I think it's petty.
It is the policy.
I don't care about policy, ma'am. We're talking law.
Okay.
What law stops me from coming into a public place with a tea?
That's
What
where you're
law?
wrong. This is not a public place. This is private
Sir,
property.
I'm still waiting for him. He's had 2 hours now to pull it up. Y'all haven't pulled it up. You know why
I'm
you
not
haven't
gonna
pulled
keep
it up?
arguing
Because
this
you'll never
point
pull
for
it
you.
up. It is a public, my tax dollars funded. And just because you can lie to me doesn't make it true.
You're not bringing it in. You can't bring it in.
You can say whatever you want, ma'am. You can say whatever you want.
This says you can. This is ChatGPT.
Do you have tickets already? Either side? Do you have tickets already?
And I mean, it says,
No?
yeah. Well, I can read it to you.
I mean, it's not that I'm trying to be an ass. It's that I have a right to come on to public property that I fund.
And they make the rules. I didn't make these
I
rules
don't
either.
care
You know what I'm
about
saying? Like, I
rules,
just-
sir.
Yes.
What law would I be breaking? How can you enforce a rule? What comes first, rule or laws?
You're okay.
What comes first?
Because this is the administration. They allow
Sir, what comes first?
high school in Georgia can enforce
Rules
a no
or
on
law?
sex
What comes first? What did you take an oath to enforce?
So
The Constitution
they, as
or
the
their rules? I don't care
of
about
Sequoia
that,
High
sir.
School have the right to not allow you into the premises
No, they
if you don't follow the rules.
No, they don't. How do they have a right?
Because this is
What
private
law
property.
am I breaking?
This is private property.
This is not private property. This is not private property. No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
You're absolutely 100% wrong.
Do you think that you have access to that building right now?
I can go into your department. Tell me I can't.
It's closed right now.
I can go in there and film. I have a right to film you in the course of your
During
duties.
business hours, you can. But in a controlled access point, which this is a controlled access
Sir,
point,
I don't
you
care
do not
about
have
this
free
controlled access point. You're here. The only thing I had to do was pay an admission and walk in. This is not controlled. This is not a secured.
It sure is.
How is it secured, sir?
Because we have administrators that are checking to make sure nobody carries in
It is
water
a
bottles. You're
public
not allowed
event.
to carry in bags.
It is
Georgia
a-
law
what
sets
law
school boards
says
to
that I
adopt
can't?
policy conducting control and access. If a visitor refuses to comply, they can be directed to leave. That's where we're at right now. So again,
What would I
Georgia
be-
law lets the school board adopt policies for their property.
Where did you read that at? Where are you getting this from?
I'm getting from online. OCGA 16721.
I like to hear
That's the
it.
law.
So anyways, what was your name, badge number?
I'm Officer Chapman. My badge number is 109.
And yours?
Conrad, Officer Conrad, 128.
And yours, sir?
Mike Dames 129.
And yours in the background, sir? What was your name? I appreciate it. And again, I'm not trying to be but again, you're being a little... You think that's very professional?
No, I think that you're acting very irrational, and your tune, as soon as you started recording that, your attitude's changed 100%.
Sir.
And I have it all recorded too, so
That's
we're going
fine.
to go.
Again, I'm going to request it. So that's fine. You can have it recorded.
So what are
but
we
I'm
going to do
telling
here?
you,
Do you want to come into the game?
I'm going to go into the game. Whether you arrest me or not, I'll take the arrest again. I'm happy to take it.
Get your ticket and go in the
You
game.
know, if y'all want to pay off my mortgage, let's do it. I'll take the night in
You're
jail.
welcome to come in the game.
So if you want to buy your ticket at this point and go in the game,
We
please
want
be my
everyone to
guest.
be happy and come in. I mean, there's no reason for this. All the
And
high
I want to
schools
go
do
into
this.
the game. And I didn't want all this confrontation. I just wanted to go and pay my money, walk in, sit down, drink my sweet tea that I can't get here, and drink my Frappuccino that I paid for. What is so, what is, no, you're not. No, you're not. You're just being condescending. You're not anything.
Unfortunately, the regulations for the school games are
You're just pissed off you couldn't do anything about it.
bring in outside visitors.
You're doing my job.
And that's a process. Every high school.
To stop me from walking on the public property, that's your job?
That's every high school.
I've already
is
explained it
very
to you. I'm not going to explain it to you
Okay, so
again.
you're welcome to come into the game. You just can't bring everything that you brought. Okay?
Y'all have a blessed evening. Okay?
You too.
Have a good night.
Thank you, you too.
This is the most legally significant encounter in the entire video because the citizen doesn't simply challenge the officers. He challenges the entire legal authority they are relying on and pushes one of them to actually identify a Georgia statute. A couple is stopped at a high school game for bringing in a coffee and a sweet tea. The policy says no outside drinks. The citizens ask, what law am I violating? How can you enforce a rule? What comes first, the rule or the law? What exactly did you swear an oath to enforce? The Constitution or their rules? Officer references OCGA July 16, 21, a Georgia statute that allows school boards to establish policies for their property. The citizen wants to hear the actual law. Where did you read that? I'd like to hear it. Officer Chapman badge 109, Officer Conrad 128, Officer Mike 129, all identified. Then comes the boldest legal challenge in the video. If y'all want to pay off my mortgage, let's do it. I'll take the night in jail, you know, if y'all want. To pay off my mortgage, let's do it. And then the most legally pointed accusation. You're going to lose your qualified immunity because you absolutely know. What I'm saying is right and you're still doing it anyway. The resolution is simple, you're welcome to come into the game. They allow him inside. The policy does not automatically override the law, and the couple stopped over a sweet tea walks through the door they were never legally prevented from entering. This conversation exposes the blurry line between actual law and internal policy, when officers rely solely.
This conversation exposes the blurry line between law and internal policy. When officers rely solely on school policy instead of legal grounds, every claim of disorderly conduct loses its weight. The man stood his ground with knowledge, forcing them to realize that authority only has meaning when it's exercised within the law.
Stand where my flashlight is.
I'm gonna stand wherever I want.
Okay, so just so you know, you're recording me. So is my in-car.
Okay.
So is my body cam.
Yeah.
All right. So what I need to do is I need to identify everybody in the car, because what my job is to see if criminal activity is taking place.
That's not your job.
And I need to know whether those kids are yours. You say they are. How do I know that if you can't even identify them?
That's my idea.
On Highway 83 South in Laredo, Texas, a female DPS officer pulled over this man, claiming his light wasn't working. But instead of a simple traffic check, she unreasonably demanded IDs from every passenger, including minors. Under Texas Penal Code 38.02, passengers are not required to identify themselves unless they are lawfully detained or arrested.
That's my ID right there.
Okay, but how
You need my ID.
Yes, and I need to identify everybody.
You don't.
Yes, I do.
That's not your job.
It is my job.
Get me a supervisor.
I'll give you his badge number and everything.
Get me a supervisor now. Get me a supervisor.
This is my traffic stop. Do you understand that?
No, you're not in charge of me.
Okay, wait right here. Don't move from there. Do you have any weapons on you?
I do.
You do? What kind
Not
of
on me, but I have weapons.
You have a gun in there?
Yes.
What kind?
Handgun.
Handgun? Okay.
On my center console, yeah.
Okay. And by any chance, you don't need one, but license to carry?
No, I don't.
No, you don't? Okay. The gun is in the center console?
Yes.
Is it loaded, cocked, everything?
No, it's not hot.
No? Okay. I'm just gonna, for officer safety, you did tell me there's a gun in the center console. Okay, I'm allowed to go in there and take it out. I'm not gonna touch anything.
Yeah, you wanna get it? You wanna get through my door? You wanna get it through this side right here?
Okay, it's fine. I'm sorry about this, ma'am. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, I was just trying to go about my job. It's going to be a citation for driving without lights when you're required.
Yeah, sure.
Do you have insurance?
I do.
Okay, if I run the plate, it'll come back?
You can run the plate.
I'm sorry?
You can run the plate, I mean.
That's what I just asked you.
You don't need to ask.
I just asked you if I run the plate and it'll come back because it doesn't always come back.
Okay, yeah, it should.
You act like you know your job, know my job better than me.
Okay. Is your supervisor interrupt? The supervisor coming? Gonna ignore me or what?
You asked for my supervisor's information. That's all I can give you, okay? He's not allowed to come out. Like, he doesn't have to come out here, but I'll give you his badge number, everything like that, okay? I'll also give you the phone number at the bottom, the ticket so that you can call, okay? But just know he won't be until tomorrow. Go ahead and stand over here for me. Okay, so it's going to be a citation for driving without your license required. Okay, the judge is going to be Judge Quintana. There's another the address, and I gave you honor before April 15th at 10 in the morning. My supervisor's name is right here, and I circled my badge number for you, okay? You can go ahead and call if you'd like. I need you to sign right there. On the line. Yeah, please.
So this was for
I'm sorry, what?
What was it for?
Driving without your license.
You got your feeling shirt or what?
I'm sorry?
Because you got your feeling shirt?
No, sir, I'm fine.
Okay.
Even after finding no clear violation, the officer still tried to assert control and got visibly flustered when asked for a supervisor. She said her job was to keep an eye on you, but in reality, it's we the people who need to keep an eye on them. The driver calmly asserted his legal rights, while the officer ended the stop with a report driven more by emotion than by...
This encounter contains one of the most questionable passenger identification demands in the entire video, and the driver who challenges it refuses to let the issue slide, while disclosing a firearm and watching the officer retrieve it without consent, a DPS. Officer in Laredo pulls over a driver on Highway 83 South over a lighting issue. She checks the driver, then turns toward the passenger. I need to identify you. The passenger immediately responds, that's not your job, under Texas Penal Code 38.02. Passengers generally aren't required to identify themselves unless they are lawfully detained or arrested. The officer insists, it is my job. The passenger doesn't back down, then get me a supervisor, now get me a supervisor. The response, I'll give you his badge number, he's not going to come out. Then comes the firearm disclosure. A handgun is sitting inside the center console. Officer reaches through the door and takes it. You want to reach through my door? No consent was given, no warrant was presented. Officer does it anyway. A citation follows, driving without the required license. You stopped me out here all this time just to write me a ticket. The passenger's final comment may be the clearest summary of the entire encounter. You got your feelings hurt or what? Law statement from you. Can you start that sentence over?
Law.
Statement from you?
Can you start that sentence over?
Sure. If you are wanting to be a victim of a crime, I'm going to take a recorded statement from you.
And can that be anonymous? Why can't a victim statement be anonymous? You know that that's not true. You know it's not.
Are you ready to let me talk or no?
Okay.
Okay. So there has to be a couple things on a report in order for me to press charges. I have to have a suspect and a victim for this to go through the court system.
You can have anonymous victims.
No, you cannot.
Yeah, you can. What do you do for Jane Does?
In this next video, a female officer in Minnesota looks completely flustered when Brian firmly refuses to give his name. The more she tries to pressure him, the more visibly upset she becomes, her face even turning red with frustration. Watch how he calmly stands his ground and how she reacts.
A victim of a crime is not a Jane Doe.
Well, a Jane Doe can be a victim of a crime. Would you not investigate that crime if it's a Jane Doe? You're not going to win at this logic game. I mean, I will provide it, but just tell me that you're asking for it because it's not required. Just be honest with me. That's all I'm asking.
I'm asking for it because you are reporting a crime occurred, which means that your name needs to be on my report as either a victim or the reporting party if you would like me to pursue charges.
But I know that's not true.
Okay.
Is there a supervisor?
Yes, I'm seeing right now.
Can I speak to him?
What's your first name?
May I speak to him? My name is Brian.
Brian, how do you spell that?
Brian.
And your name, Brian?
May I speak with the supervisor, please?
He's busy speaking.
Okay, I'll just wait to speak to him. I'll just wait to speak for him. I don't appreciate you getting, like, an attitude with me. You have. You've lied to me. He's lied to me a bunch of times. Okay, I just don't. I would like to be treated with respect, and I don't feel this. No, you either do or you do not, like Yoda, right?
I need your name and date.
Well, I would like to confirm that with your supervisor.
You would also then be subpoenaed in that court to
I would like to.
your testimony.
I would just like to.
I cannot subpoena you without your name and date of birth.
I would like to confirm that with your supervisor.
Certainly, we'll just stand right here and wait for him then.
Why are you so angry?
I'm doing my job.
It shows. You're very angry. I hope you find peace. There's no need for this. I asked him multiple times, back away from me. Back away, back away. Back away. Is that the supervisor? Hey, are you this? Can I speak to him?
Not right now, he's busy.
And I'm speaking to you like a human. Can you speak to me like I'm a human?
I answered your question.
Well, yeah, but you just got an attitude. You don't speak to people like humans, you speak to people like subjects, and I'm not your subject.
Okay. He's busy right now.
Okay. What's your name and badge number?
Officer Place, 124.
Okay. How long have you worked here?
That's none of your business.
I'm just trying to make small talk.
Oh, well, I'm not going to make conversation with you either.
Why?
We're going to just stand here and wait for my supervisor.
Is this how you treat the victims of crimes? That's crazy, dude. That's crazy. How long have you worked here? I'm just talking to you, man.
How about we talk about you wanted to go to work, right?
I do.
Where do you work at?
Yeah, but I don't feel comfortable asking questions because... Okay. Can you read me my rights?
No.
Why? Do I have the right to remain silent?
We're not going to talk at all. Right now, we're going to wait for our supervisor.
Am I being detained?
Yes.
For what?
Well?
For what crime?
You've already put it.
Can you tell me again? Because everything I've said and everything you guys are going to see on the camera shows that I'm the victim here.
That's the process that we're in right now.
So why am I, the victim, being prevented from going to work?
Yeah, go ahead.
We're in the process of determining that you are the victim, but right now, I don't have the full story.
Why am I being surrounded while he's literally not? He's just allowed to sit there.
So, like I said.
Why am I being surrounded like a criminal while he's literally just sitting there?
Because you're offering the most resistance to us right now.
Resistance? I'm the victim.
Okay, well,
what resistance?
You're not willing to provide that information to us right now?
What am I resisting?
I don't have. We're going to just wait for my supervisor because you've requested to speak to him, and we're going around in circles and not getting
I'm in
anywhere
so much
with
pain,
you.
dude.
So, okay, would you like an ambulance?
No, I would like to speak to this guy.
Okay,
he
well,
looks like
I'm
he's...
not going to allow you to do that right now.
Dude, why are you so rude?
I don't know why that's rude. I'm just telling you.
You just are. You have a rude demeanor.
Okay, well, I'm sorry that I'm.
You don't need to be like that. Thank you for being at least respectful.
We're going to wait for my supervisor for your request.
Yeah. Hey, are you the supervisor?
I am not, but I can tell you what's going on.
Please do.
All right, so you're going to be trespassed from the property.
Okay.
And that's going to be good for a year.
Okay.
Okay, these folks do not want to pursue charges against you for disorderly conduct, which they certainly could. You are not going to be pursued.
This is the most emotionally intense encounter in the entire video. Brian is the victim of an assault, came there to report it, and is now surrounded by police while the person who allegedly hurt him remains nearby without restraints. Brian refuses to provide his name while trying to pursue charges. He argues that anonymous victim statements can be legally recognized. What do you do with Jane Doe? The officer responds, a victim of. A crime is not a Jane Doe, Brian. A Jane Doe can still be a victim of a crime. Would you refuse to investigate that crime, officer? Place 124 is identified. Brian asks for a supervisor. He's busy. Brian, can I speak to him like a human? Can you speak to me like I'm a human? The officer responds, I'm going to have a conversation with you, Brian. You speak to people like they're subjects. I'm not your subject. Then comes one of the most legally questionable statements in this encounter. You are offering the most resistance to us right now. Brian's response is immediate. Resistance? I'm the victim, and why am I being surrounded like a criminal while he's sitting right there? The officers explain that it's because Brian refuses to provide his name. And because Brian refuses to cooperate with a process he believes is optional. I'm in so much pain, dude. His back is injured. He says he fell on ice that the property failed to salt. He came there to report the incident, and now he is being treated like the aggressor. Doing charges for assault because you are the aggressor in all this. So bottom line is you're doing trespass, and in that, yep, well, they have to issue you some paper first. They set you up, dude. They have to issue you some paper first.
Doing charges for assault because you are the aggressor in all this. So bottom line is you're being trespassed.
Can I leave?
And that, yep, well, they got to issue you some paper
He
first.
said, yeah. Dude, what?
They have to issue you some paper first. So we're going to get your information. They're going to issue you a trespass notice, and then you can leave. Okay, it'll just be another 10 minutes.
Brian, what's your middle name?
Am I required to provide it?
Yes, you are, because you're being trespassed.
I know that you can provide trespass warnings without a name. I know you can.
What's your middle name?
And I would have left. I'm willing to leave.
We're going to allow you to leave as soon as
So
I
then
print
I have
off
to
the
be
trespass notice
per
for you.
trespass. I have to be required. You have to allow me to leave before that.
No.
It's a yeah, you do.
No, our city attorney says that we're going to trespass you while you're on the property. What's your middle name?
E.
How do you spell that?
You don't know how to spell the letter E, genius?
What does E stand for?
Edward.
How do you spell that?
Oh, come on.
I don't make assumptions anymore with names.
Let's try. D.
Yep.
I'm dyslexic.
Okay.
W.
Yep.
You got that?
I do.
A.
Yep.
You got that one?
Yep.
You sure?
Yep.
R.
Okay.
Okay, I don't see you writing.
Okay. What's D?
What letter are we on?
What's your last name?
Oh, I thought you don't.
How do you
W.
spell your last name?
I know, you thought that was funny. You almost cracked a human smile. A.
Yep.
What letter are we on? What did I just give you?
I have a W and an A.
Okay, L. So I've given you W-A-L, right?
Correct.
E. That's W-A-L-E. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, we got W-A-L-E-N. What do we got?
W-A-L-E-N.
Okay, and then D.
Yep.
What do we got now? I fell out there.
Oh, would you like an ambulance?
No, I'm okay. I just want to leave.
Okay.
What do we have?
W-A-L-E-N-D.
Why?
Perfect.
No, why? I'm asking why. I'm just kidding, dude. Lighten up. 41386. Lighten up. You got. She got.
Stay here with my partners. I'll be right back with you.
She got.
All right. Anderson, you can come with me.
Can I go?
She's gonna go print off some paperwork.
I don't really need it. Can I go? Can I go? I don't want the paperwork. Can I go?
Wait for your trespass notice.
I don't want it. Can I go?
Get your trespass notice.
Can I wait out here?
You're gonna get your trespass notice.
For what?
So we're done conducting
For
business.
what? Can I just go? She got all my info. You got my info. Can I go?
Nope.
Why? What am I being detained for, Supervisor? What's your name and badge number?
You were being detained because we were investigating this and we're handing you.
What's your name and badge number?
Sergeant Durenberger, badge 99.
99.
Yep.
Good year.
Yep.
Matrix came out that year. Why do you guys treat people like animals?
Okay. Well, you could be getting charged with disorderly conduct.
I'm just asking.
So
I could.
Yeah.
Dude, I salted their sidewalk for them.
Okay. Doesn't change the fact that your behavior meets qualifications to be charged with disorderly conduct.
Okay. I just want to go to work.
Okay, we'll get you out of here in just a couple minutes.
All right.
You're good. Good.
What's your name and badge number?
Erickson 139.
Erickson 139. Your turn.
I'm Laughlin.
I'm gonna go wait outside, guys.
Cold out there.
Yeah, but I can't. I got my jacket on now. I don't want to vape in there.
It's a nice leather jacket.
Thank you. I thought I wrecked it when I fell, but luckily it's a nice leather jacket. Can I go?
Not quite yet. Like I said, she's just printing off a piece of paper for you and then you'll be out of here.
My back hurts from falling right there. Is there any way to follow up on that with you guys, or?
So we can document that in our report.
Please do,
But,
yeah.
But past that, it's a civil thing we'd like.
Yeah,
to do
I
a
would just
civil
like that
suit,
documented because
we
Just
can,
on your way in, slipped and fell, or?
I was headed back out to my car, and that little center part with all that green stuff that I put there was not like that. And so I fell right on my tailbone. It hurt real bad.
Yeah.
And then I went in, I said, hey, you guys should salt your sidewalks. And they said, we're working on it, while they sat on their asses. And I've done salting before. That is not.
This situation shows how, when Brian
And this is how the video ends, with the most deliberate and quietly devastating name-spelling sequence in this entire audit compilation, delivered by a man who fell on ice, injured his back, and is now being held while officers prepare a trespass notice he never asked for. You know you can issue a trespass warning without a name. I know you can, he's correct, but the process continues anyway. Sergeant Durberger, badge 99, Erickson badge 139, both officers are identified, and then comes the spelling. Brian gives his last name one letter at a time. W pause A pause L pause E. Pause N pause D pause. Why, he's joking. The officer tells him to lighten up. It's the only genuinely human moment in the Minnesota encounter. Can I go? Not yet, can I go? They're printing a paper. I don't want the paper. Can I go? No, he has to receive the trespass notice before he can leave the property he is being trespassed from. I just want to go. To work, he was the person who fell on ice that hadn't been salted, reported what happened, and asked them to do their jobs. He is the victim, yet he is the one being held. And he spent 20 minutes being surrounded, questioned, and processed while the person he reported simply remained nearby.